Okay. I'm not looking at his feet. All right. We don't like that shit. All right. So what are you doing?
I'm doing some triangle step exercises. And you can configure these things in different ways. To practice getting offline, I can shift offline this way. And I'm trying to get, that would be a shoulder, trying to get my hand over there. Okay. I can check this, get my feet together here and try to launch that way, or go back out and try to deal with his weapon, with my weapon, and get to his shoulder here. You can do this with the sticks almost in an X. You could get another one like this, and you can practice sawtoothing in. We used to do sawtooth drills.
What the?
Like this, okay? I'm going.
And no, this is weapons footwork. This is like.
Right.
Oh, that's crazy. The Lambada of death.
And so you could just get creative with it. This isn't something I was ever good at. I usually just did them solo using big lines.
Now,
and I was mainly worried about getting more distance on my lunges because I was short.
that configuration you had in the beginning. So essentially, the two smaller sticks are the shoulders, and of course the big stick is like the
This
point,
is the
the
line
center
that's
line.
right.
It's just center line. So and you like, of course, you always say what? Don't go head on, go around.
Right. You don't want to go right here. Okay. So you want to beat him here. Okay. Check that. Okay. And then go here and work around this.
Right. Get around.
So, and if you could practice getting it here, you could abort and you could make that a shuffle step.
Okay.
I can't do these things ballistically anymore. So my days of the footwork coach are just about over. But this is what you're trying to do with a triangle. If he's got a weapon, if we're boxing, I could go right across like this.
Yeah.
Okay. Just
bop, bop.
okay. I could do that. I could go with my rear hand, but my legs are now a target.
Yeah.
This is all a viable target. I don't want to lose a kneecap.
Yeah.
So I can't just step across. I need to get out. And to keep him from reading it too easily, I need to throw a stroke. When you get to fighting, you're throwing 2 or 3 strokes for a step. But when you train, you want to try to train 1 stroke for every step.
Right. Well,
And don't go 3 strokes without putting in a checking hand.
All right, so your common thread, even with your boxing stuff and for self-defense and for whatever and weapon stuff, is always when you hit, you move, hit, move. Don't, Now, of course, most of us are gonna just muscle it and just fucking go at it. There's merits to that too, but there's other ways, believe it or not.
Okay, so this is a horizontal wooden dummy.
Okay.
Okay, so you want to pay attention to when you're over top of this line of force right here. You want to be off that line. You really don't want to go into that.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to get this off and you want to get in here. So think of his neck to his shoulder, his hips down here somewhere. It's not perfect.
Now the triangle step is obvious, right? And with the female triangle, the male triangle.
Open side or inside. It's this way. So that's my open side.
Right.
Inside triangle, there. Outside triangle,
right
there. So they're both good if the person's charging at you. I've never really used the forward triangle that much. I usually have an easy time beating guys that use forward triangles unless they're better at everything than I am.
Right.
Okay. That's a bad day.
Like you said, and also, unlike boxing where you put your feet together, you're going to get knocked over, or wrestling, it's a springboard.
Against, if you and I are fighting with a stick, you're so much stronger than me, then forward triangle makes sense for you. Okay, that's you want to have more than that, but like Rico, you've seen Rico.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Well, he had forward and reverse triangles. He had some of the best footwork I've ever saw. But for him, that forward triangle is here. Okay, so now he's right in your face. He's hit you. Okay, and now he's stepping. The next thing he would do from there was a shift like this.
Yeah.
Okay,
right.
so Rico Rico would come in, he'd beat your stick.
Boom.
Okay? If you backed up, he made it a forward triangle,
Oh,
which
yeah.
could be used to launch.
Yeah.
Or could be, if you had a better stick, could be used to go back. But if you froze on this, when he beat your stick, he's shifting in.
Yeah.
Okay, and now you're clinching with his 220-pound dude. That's
Yeah.
got fast hands.
Yeah.
He was a concrete finisher, so he had forearms, and he was a salsa dancer. So he had
Oh, my man. Well, he got the rhythm, yeah?
right, right. So
Well,
we named that combination after him. We used
Right,
to
good for
practice
him.
that. If you could hit harder than the other dude,
Boom.
you wanted to do this.
Boom. Nice.
Right.
All right, so this is your footwork, your weapons footwork with the right lead, right? 'Cause
Right. So my patented move was usually this. It was a lunge over here, and I used to be able to lunge about that far. I used to be
Okay.
able to lunge twice as far as I can lunge now.
Yeah, wow.
But I would get most of my finishes
That's it.
with that.
2 years ago, you weren't even walking, and today we walked at a pretty impressive pace, man. So that's it. You can do
Thanks
it.
for taking me out. Fortunately, I did not get killed by a boomer e-bike.
No. Oh yeah, right.
Right.
Yeah. Oh.
Alright, so the triangles, that's key. And it's necessary to not get hit a lot when you're stick fighting. If you're fighting with a machete,
Oh.
it's
Well, remember,
if you
remember,
don't have that kind of footwork, you're getting hit.
like my man in DR, you can lose your hand in the fight and still win. Oh man, they took that video down. Those sons of bitches. I wonder why. So, all right, man. Cool, bro.